So just a little bit of housekeeping before we get started. The duration of this webinar is 20 to 30 minutes. My microphone is switched on and everyone else has been automatically muted. This is not a question and answer session. You will be provided with an email address that you can forward any of your questions to at the end of this webinar. This webinar is for guidance only, and we understand that each business varies and that you need to define your own business's data processing policies. So today you will learn how to configure your shortcut system. These changes will allow business workflows to align with GDPR legislation, and how to use your shortcut system on a daily basis to ensure that you are GDPR compliant. So I'm going to show you a short video just to show you all the new features in shortcuts. So firstly, you will need to choose who can configure the data privacy. In shortcuts, go to Setup, Configuration, General on the bottom left-hand side, and then Security at the top. If you click on Access next to Levels across the top, choose which security level, click on the plus sign next to Configuration, and scroll down to Data Policy and add the tick for the level who can update this information. It's important once you have done this that you do click on the Done button and restart shortcuts. To restart, go into your main menu and exit out of shortcuts. To create your data policy in shortcuts, go to Setup, Configuration, General on the bottom left-hand side, and Data Privacy. You will see a default privacy policy which you will need to amend to have your own Salon's data policy. Once you have added this information, tick Client Reacceptance at the bottom of the page. This will ask all of your current clients to accept the data policy. This should also be ticked if you update your data policy in the future. At the top of the page, you will need to add in the email address for the data privacy officer. This person will be responsible for sending your clients their data if they request this. Remove non-returning clients after. This will be set to 5 years. However, as best practice, most salons choose 1 to 2 years, but this depends on your business. Age of consent. This depends on your business. Most salons will have this set to 16 years. Once you have completed this section, click on Done, and you will now need to restart shortcuts again. To do this, click on Main on the top right-hand side and Exit at the bottom. It will give you the option to run system maintenance, and this should be ran once monthly. Once this is ran, it will not ask you again for 1 month. Dependent on the date range you selected, this will remove all clients that have not returned and have had no recent activity in shortcuts. The next thing to set up is your opt-in options. To do this, go into Setup, Configuration, General on the bottom left, and Clients. Across the top in the new client layout, you will see the opt-in options if you scroll down to the bottom. Accept medical data storage allows the salon to keep history such as skin tests and sensitive data. This will highlight to the employee if they can store sensitive data. Accept marketing via is for the use of marketing in shortcuts, set and forget, one-off, and sending SMSs to clients. Accept appointment confirmation is for SMS and email reminders and will also affect how the client is contacted if they book online. Accept loyalty is for the loyalty system, and accept ratings and reviews is for our spotlight feature in the shortcuts console. You will also see the option to display the data privacy policy and accept the data privacy policy. You have the option to prompt to accept data privacy policy on checkout, which means that this will not show up when making an appointment for an existing client in your database until they are ready to pay. Hit done once ready. So that is the setup. We're now going to go through the day-to-day, and you'll notice that the pin screen has changed. This is to tighten the security. So the employee will now have to select their name and then add the PIN. This adds an additional layer of security. The client card also looks slightly different. You will see on the card, so if we go into main and clients and select one of our clients and go to the card option, that the opt-in options are available. Some of the previous information is now in the info section of the card. By ticking, you are opting in. When adding an appointment for a new client, you will have to ask for their permission to opt in. This is for client communication as well as accepting the privacy policy. When checking a client out, you will see the opt-in options will appear again, and the client will have to accept the privacy policy if this has been ticked in the new client layout screen. We would recommend printing this out so you have a copy at the reception for your clients to read. However, if you click on the click here to view the privacy policy, it will also display. If a client requests their data, you will need to go into the client screen and find that client. Right-click and select Client Data Request. It will then ask how the client wishes to receive this data. Once you select this option, it will email the data privacy officer for your business, who can check over the information and remove anything that the client does not need to have access to, for example, their color notes. The data privacy officer has 30 days to send this information to the client, and Shortcuts always recommends that data stored about clients is entered professionally. If a client wishes to be removed completely from Shortcuts, you will need to click on the client and go to their card to delete them. This will delete the client completely. However, the transactional history will remain. If you are using Shortcuts Global Clients, then the data privacy officer will be alerted when the client is deleted from one site to let them know to delete them from all sites. Their online data for online services will not be deleted until they have been removed from all locations. It's also the salon's responsibility to back up by going into Tools, Backup, and browse for the location they need to back up to. They should be backing up daily. So what do you need to do next? You will need to sign the data processing agreement, which can be found on our website, which is www.shortcuts.co.uk/GDPR. This will appear from tomorrow onwards, and you will also be receiving an email and letter from us too. Please note that you should have an agreement in place with any third party who you share client data with, for example, GAT. Moving forward, it will be the salon's responsibility to retain their own passwords for anything Shortcuts related. We will not be able to assist with any forgotten passwords for their PC or Windows system either. You will receive the upgrade via the Shortcuts upgrade tool. which sits in the bottom right-hand corner of your Windows toolbar. To upgrade your shortcuts, click on this link. We would recommend doing this in the evening or when the business is closed. This upgrade will be provided from the 7th of May gradually over the course of the next 2-week period. These changes are absolutely free for Shortcuts clients. We hope that you are able to configure your Shortcuts software to better align your business with GDPR compliancy. We believe that the legislation is very important and advise you to take time to learn more about your obligations. For more information, please visit the ICO website, which is ico.org.uk. So we have some other new features coming soon. So the online booking, the registration form will look at the information on the quick client layout section of Shortcuts. And to find that, you can go into the setup, configuration in Shortcuts, general and clients, and look at the new client layout for the quick section. If a client is not ticked to receive email confirmations in their card, they will not receive a booking confirmation via online booking. Custom information cards. The opt-in options on custom forms and basic forms will now change to all of the opt-in options that appear in the client's card. It used to just say accept marketing, but that will be updated. If you are using self-check-in, have the option to add the data privacy policy. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the opt-ins, as this is it's supposed to be quite quick for the clients just to make a quick appointment. But at least they will have the option to view the data privacy policy. The My Salon app, when the client registers, they will have to opt in. And in the GCAS, in the Set and Forget marketing, prepare to contact your clients so they can update their contact preferences. If you do have any questions, we would recommend going to the ICO website, as this has all the information you need about GDPR. If you do have any questions about the new Shortcuts features, then feel free to drop us an email here at gdpr@shortcuts.co.uk. Thank you very much for your time today. Just to let everyone know that this webinar will be emailed across to you tomorrow, and you can also find it on our website from tomorrow, which is www.shortcuts.co.uk. Thank you very much for your time.